Good morning and Happy New Year to everyone. So I would like to invite any children to come closer to the story if they'd like. And while we're doing that, while we're getting settled and ready for that, I'd like to share with you what's going to happen the next few weeks for Sunday school. Because Sunday school starts next week, not this week, but next week. Yeah. And I chose the 15th of January also because kids go back to school tomorrow. It can be an exciting time. Yeah. Hi. So we will still be having our wondering time in the service. So when the service starts at 10 o'clock, families will be invited to sit together. Worship bags will be available at both entrances every Sunday, and you'll be invited to sit with your family. And then we will have our wondering time together up front with the congregation, and then you will be invited to join me downstairs if you want, yeah, with the shepherd. So if you're comfortable coming downstairs, and hopefully you know where that is, and if you don't know where that is, you can ask any of the children, or you can ask me, or you could ask anybody here. Hopefully you saw the worship center, the Sunday school room during the season of Advent when we filmed our story from downstairs. We don't have to walk as fast as I walked.
Yeah, because when he'll look like he'll speed walk.
Yeah, I know, it did look like I was speed walking, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So everybody will still enjoy the wondering time, and we'll still enjoy the time together with the congregation in the beginning. And then following the service, immediately following the service, parents can pick their children up downstairs in the Sunday school room. So that's what we're going to do starting next week for anybody who's comfortable. Okay? Okay. We're going to let Piper come up close, and we're going to do our story. And yeah, you can stay. Yeah. This is our desert box. We have a piece of the desert here in our church to help us tell the stories that happened in the desert. So many stories happened in the desert that having a piece of it here helps us. It's really hard to live in the desert. There's hardly any water in the desert. And the wind blows and it changes the shape of the desert.
And there's no food.
And there's no food. It's very hard. Yeah. In the nighttime it can be so cold, you need lots of things to wear. And in the daytime, the sand can be so hot, you can't even walk on it. Nobody goes into the desert unless they really have to. John the Baptist, he lived in the desert. And he lived near the River Jordan. Can you hold that end? Yeah, thank you. Hold it all the way down. Very good. And he talked, and the people of God, they came out to listen to him. But they didn't know what he was talking about. He said, "Get ready. Someone special is coming. The special Son of God is coming." But they didn't know how to get ready. And John the Baptist explained to them, he explained, change the way you live. Do the 10 best ways. And I will baptize you And so he took the people of God into the River Jordan. They went into the water, and he baptized them. And he baptized them. And then Jesus came. And Jesus said, baptize me too. And John the Baptist did. And Jesus, can you put him inside the river? And he baptized him. It's okay. That's good. And the voice of God came down and said, this is my son. I am well pleased. I wonder, what was it like for the people? I wonder what the water felt like. I wonder if it was cold.
Well, hot, because it's hot in the day.
Well, you never know, right? Who knows? I wonder what it sounded like when they heard God's voice. I wonder what God's voice sounded like.
But we don't know if it's a go over.
Right. We don't know what God's voice sounded like. And now we're going to hear Warren, and he's going to tell us our scripture reading for today. So I'm going to invite you all to go back and sit down with your families.